introduce all the members on his side and speak on behalf of Team Jacob's side is Keith Connolly, Danny's manager.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, everybody else, for coming out this afternoon. Well, it's real simple. I mean, there's 5 days left till all the talk. All the opinions are meaningless. It's just going to be Danny and Gennady in the ring. They're going to settle who's the best middleweight in the world. I really think this is going to be a tremendous fight. I think it's going to be one of the biggest events of the year. And I know Danny's ready. Danny's laser focused. We brought him out to San Francisco for this training camp, and he's never trained harder than he's trained. He's never been more into the moment, so to speak, as he is right now. So I expect him to come out Saturday night and shine, show you guys a lot of things that nobody's expecting. I think he has just as much power as Gennady. I think it's going to be a case of who fights smarter and who lands the first big combination. That's going to really control the fight and dictate the outcome of the night. And I think this is Danny's coming out party. So I expect everybody to be there. I think it'll be a sold out arena. And Danny's ready. I hope Gennady's ready. I hope he's taking Danny seriously, because come Saturday night, we don't want any excuses when Danny wins. That Gennady overlooked him because of Canelo, that, you know, he's 35 and he's getting old. Danny wants to beat the best Triple G, and I think that's going to happen Saturday night. I want to first introduce somebody that is newly hired to the team. I think it was a great hire. We haven't regretted it for a second. He fed Danny the whole camp, gave him advice. He did a little bit of everything, and I think he could be an integral part of Danny's victory Saturday night. So I want to bring up Chris Algieri.
Morning, guys. Thank you all for being here. I'm not going to take too much of your time. I just want to say that overall, the training camp was we had a mindset of positivity and excitement. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of hard work, and Saturday night is when it all comes together. As Keith said, this was my first time in the Jacobs camp, and I'd like to say that I was really surprised. I was surprised, one, with Danny's power. It's to see it firsthand in the gym is impressive, but also with how hard he worked coming into this fight. So come Saturday night, I won't be surprised when he comes out victorious. That surprise in the beginning of camp was the last one that I'm going to have with this guy. He truly is the miracle man. I'm really looking forward to an excellent, excellent fight. Thank you.
As far as Andre Rozier goes, he's been there since the beginning. He's been there since Danny was 15 years old. I've become really close with Andre over the last couple of years. Not only is he a great trainer, but he's a great person. And he's definitely the guy that you want right behind Danny, right over Danny's shoulder, going into the biggest moment of his life. So with that, Andre Rozier.
Good afternoon, everyone. Woo, it's cold outside. We had a fantastic camp in California. Initially, when we went out, I was a little hesitant, but I can honestly say this was the best camp that we've ever had. Am I not right, son? Listen, this young man and I, we argue like oil and water all the time. We didn't argue once, no, we did once, about some vegetarian cookies. We argued about that. But it was a fantastic time. Just to show you that it was a fantastic time, we were arguing about cookies. He worked hard. The team did a wonderful job. Chris, I'm an uncle to everybody. So this is my alabaster nephew now. I love him to death. My nephew, Anthony Irons, he was fantastic in camp. The entire team worked really hard, and I want to really say thank you to my son because he made it easy this time. He worked so hard to get ready for this that it was a joy. I mean, I was in the car waiting for them to come so we could get to the gym. We had a wonderful time, and it's going to show on Saturday. I'm never anxious about a fight, but I'm excited about this one. We have some stiff competition in Triple G. My buddy Abel. We didn't even go at it like we usually do this time. I saw him once, I gave him hugs, and I gave him love. But it's all about what's happening on Saturday. And Saturday is going to be the two best middleweights on this planet coming together to show you who is number one. Well, needless to say, my son is number one. We're looking forward to it. Thank you so much for coming out, and we'll see you on Saturday.
With that, I'd like to introduce the mad scientist, Abel Sanchez.
I'm a doctor, I'm a scientist. Thank you for coming out. Finally 5 days away. We're looking forward to challenging that preparation that Danny did over in Oakland. Andre and I didn't go at each other this time, but I think it's because we both feel that this is the two best middleweights and we need to be serious about this. We had a great camp. I'd like to thank our sparring partners. I'd like to thank Max for all the help and all the guys in the gym. But most of all, I'd like to thank Gennady for giving us the opportunity to develop and to nurture and to make him the kind of fighter he is, that he will show on Saturday night that he is the best middleweight in the world and probably one of the best middleweights ever. I hope everybody comes out and witnesses the star in the making, the superstar in the making. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. My favorite part is when I get to introduce the stars of the show. So let's bring up the gentleman who holds the WBA middleweight championship. He's got the regular belt for the WBA. From Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, 33 fights, 32 victories, 29 wins by knockout, only one defeat many years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium the WBA middleweight champion of the world, Daniel Miracle Man Jacobs.
That was awesome. Thank you. Great. It's good to see everyone. I'm glad to be back in New York City. I remember coming home Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, and driving around listening to Notorious B.I.G. and listening to all that Brooklyn love and feeling the spirit. I'm back, you know? I'm back in my city. I'm back home, where it all started. I remember my late great trainer, Victor Roundtree. I was 15 years old, and we were walking down these steps right here, watching the Golden Gloves. I was too young to participate in the Golden Gloves back then, but he said, don't worry, son, he said, you're gonna fight in the Golden Gloves and you're gonna win and you're gonna do very good and you're gonna have an amazing amateur career. So to have an opportunity like this to fight at the Mecca of boxing again for the biggest opportunity that I could possibly have against one of the toughest opponents in the sport of boxing. I'm pretty sure he didn't see this, and I'm grateful that I had this opportunity. Just want to thank a lot of people at this moment because it's a lot into just fighter. You know, there's teams, there's family, there's friends who play a critical role in the mentality of a fighter. So first off, my family, my lovely lady, Natalie, my son, Nathaniel, my mom, everyone who's just been in my corner and supporting me verbally or messaging me, making sure that I'm okay while I was away in training camp. I haven't gone away for training camp for some time. I also want to thank my team, Andre Rozier, Chris Algieri. This guy can cook his behind. Let me tell you, this guy is the real deal. It was a pure joy to have him in camp and you know, just to have great conversations with him, have good nutrition, and he understands what it is to be at this level too. So it was a great time. Anthony Irons, my buddy, who's one of the best padmans that I've had in my career. And I also want to thank Virgil Hunter for allowing us to train at his facility and just to give us, you know, a place to, you know, have a good camp. Also, who else do I have to thank? HBO for allowing this to be. I want to thank my friends and family over at Brooklyn Boxing. Showtime as well for the 60-minute piece that they did that was stellar. And it's everyone who support me. This is a great opportunity for me. This is the biggest. I would have never thought, you know, 5 years ago, going through a whole bunch of craziness outside the ring, that I would be fighting for the middleweight supremacy. I wouldn't want to have it no other way. This is it. Backyard Boxing, Madison Square Garden. From when I first walked into this building until now, Saturday, 5 days from now, I have a chance to become champion. The undisputed middleweight champion. You guys don't even understand the mentality that I have. I'm so focused. I'm so ready. I want it. I have the utmost respect for Gennady and his team. Peter, you guys have shown me so much love and respect and honor, and I really cherish that. Being an ambassador, true ambassador for the sport, you know, it's an honor to be inside a ring with a gentleman as such. Man, I have you guys time, so I want to talk. I don't want to miss anything, because I think about things, but then I forget once I get up here. But camp has gone very, very, very well. I'm excited about this opportunity. I hope everyone, if they can't make this fight, I'm hoping that they can tune into pay-per-view. This will be an action-packed fight for however long it lasts, from 1 or 12 rounds. I'm excited to have this opportunity. It's a tremendous undercard. And people, you know, question whether or not it'll be a pro-Jacobs or pro-Golovkin crowd. I don't even think that stuff matters. As long as there's boxing fans there to keep it alive. You know, I'm pretty sure we're definitely going to do our job to provide that energy for the crowd. So, yeah, I just really thank everybody for being a part of this. This is a special moment. I'm hoping I'm not forgetting anybody. Al Heyman, definitely got to thank Al. Al has, you know, I was the very first fighter that Al signed directly out of the amateurs and stuck with for my entire career. You know, when I was going through my ordeals, when I was outside of the, going through my cancer situation, Al made sure he stuck by my side. He gave me emotional, financial, all types of support. And when I came back and told him I was ready to come back and fight again, he gave me tremendous amount of opportunities. So to that man, I take my hat off, and I'm very grateful for providing this opportunity once again. And like we set out when we first started, to be undisputed middleweight champion and to be the best we can possibly be. Thank you guys so much. I hope I didn't take too much of your time, but this is the reason why you guys here, right? Appreciate you guys with the utmost respect. Thank you.
And now part 2 of the stars of the show for Saturday night. He's recognized as the fighting pride of Kazakhstan, an Olympic medalist. His professional record, 36 fights, 36 victories, 33 wins by knockout, 23 consecutive knockouts. He holds the WBA super title to go along with his IBF, IBO, WBC middleweight championship belts. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Gennady Golovkin, a.k.a. Triple G.
Thank you, Michael. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm very excited. You know, everybody right. Everybody ready. Just couple days for amazing, for dramatic show. I hope Daniel he's ready. I hope Daniel had his best training camp. You know, thanks for your team. You know, for your people who stay with you. You know, who support you. Daniel, respect your team. And of course, thanks my team, thanks my people who stay with me. Just thank you, my coach at Los Angeles. He opened my eyes for boxing, for new life. Of course, thanks HBO pay-per-view. This is biggest chance for us. I think for me and for Daniel, just show boxing class, world boxing class for people. Like big present to people, to fans. It's very important. Of course, like Daniel said, he's come back to home. Of course, I feel the same. Thanks to Madison, I come back my second home. Madison, like I had a lot of fights in Madison. I feel like my home. Of course, thanks for my partners, for my sponsor. It's beautiful present. I'm very excited. Thank you very much, Hublot. It's amazing. It's Hublot Triple G line today. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, guys, just couple days for dramatic show. Please welcome. Please watch TV. Welcome to Saturday night to Madison. Our Bronx will bring amazing show. It's great and main event decide. Please watch TV. Thank you very much.
Hold on.
Yep. Face forward, please, gentlemen. One fist up. Other one in the back. The TVs, please. One fist out, please.
Okay, move lower. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Good. Abel and Andre, you want to join us, please? Next to your fighters, Andre.
There you go. Get that off the video. That was good.
Tom, Andre, Tom and Keith. You stand beside your fighters. Good. Thanks, gentlemen.
Can we, one more time, can we get Gennady and Daniel just to get face to face again?
Do it quickly.